In the back on the left.
Back in the left.
Judith Light, getting married to the Tony.
I guess, well, if that's what I look like, then maybe that's what I am.
Is there a difference between winning for other different cities other than the assembled parties? Is there a different feeling?
Yes, that's a really good question. The truth is that each one is incredibly distinctive. Working with that gorgeous cast of Other Desert Cities and that remarkable Joe Mantello and John Robin Bates, another one of our great American playwrights, it was really something that I had moved from Lombardi into in a different way. And so I was extremely nervous about it because I was taking over for somebody as brilliant as Linda Lavin, who had done it at the Mitzi Newhouse at Lincoln Center. And so it was a very different feeling, and I knew that I really had to prove myself in a way. And with this, Richard Greenberg had so kindly and generously, hello Harry, had written this with me in mind. And so it was a very different circumstance, and he'd written this with Jessica Hecht in mind. And so we'd done a lot of readings of it. Lynn Meadow had commissioned it. And so the circumstances were very different. The feeling of it is this overwhelming gratitude that I have to being home in this community again, and to be so generously gifted in this way. Both experiences are synonymous for me. And so I'm just really incredibly grateful. Thanks.
Yes, in the back on the right.
Hi, Judith. Congratulations on your award, first of all.
Thank you.
Year after year, when you say you keep delighting audiences on Broadway, how does this award feel different from last year?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear all that you said.
I said, how does this award feel better or different than last year?
That's what we were just talking about. It feels, it really is the whole experience of both years. And it's very hard to compare them because, you know, we're doing such different plays and I'm doing such different characters. But the overwhelming experience is one of real appreciation. You know, I was away from this community for a really long time. I went away to Hollywood, I was gone, I was there for 22 years, and I was terrified to come back to the theater. And the person that brought me back to the theater was Daryl Roth, because she was producing a play called Wit, and Bernie Telsey had said, I think we should audition Judith Light. Daryl and Bernie agreed that they should audition me for taking over for Kathleen Chalfant. And I never thought I'd get it in a million years. And so what has happened since that time is that I kept saying, wait a minute, I need to prove to this community that I mean it, that I really want to be back here, and that I want to be a part of the theater community in New York again. And so what happened is that the result of this is this ongoing, really love affair between me and this community.
Great, last question, back on the right.
Hey Judith, it's Brian. Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
You said that Richard wrote this for you, so how much input did you end up having into the creation of Faye, other than what we see on the stage?
How much say did I have in it? None. I mean, Richard is a genius. I mean, Richard sat down and wrote this play, and you sort of don't like give Richard Greenberg input. Do you know what I mean? It's coming from his experiences and his mind. And so when we read it on the day, actually we read it on April 16th, and the reason I remember that, because it was the day that my dad died. And which I thought was kind of auspicious, and he was older and just not well in the morning and died that night. And so when we started reading it, we knew what we had, and so there was no input to be given. And please remember, we have a genius director like Lynn Meadow, and we have this cast, so it's pretty extraordinary.
You made it even better.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.